upsetting. Not for me, because that was really never my friend, but my sister. You know what I mean? Like everybody was mad over money. Money. Like it was like everybody's mad over money, but which is the devil, and then there's another devil.
It's like what you said.
Listen, you know.
I was going to say, it's like what you said, like, you know, reality TV, people, everyone wants it. Everyone thinks they want that fame. And it's like, at the end of the day, these contracts are so one-sided to any network that if you don't want to sign it, guess what? They will move you right along and take whoever's waiting behind you.
Right. Well, I didn't read mine per se. My sister's like, sign here. I'm like, okay. Because you believe that the situation's gonna pan out regardless. You believe, honey. My grandson is walking around with a sheriff badge. Who is he related to?
See, he's like starting early, right?
Well, wait, he's walking around with the sheriff badge. We're not supposed to be walking around with the badges. We're supposed to be the ones with the cuffs. Yes, yes, you're the cop. He said, I'm a cop.
See?
Okay, buddy. Okay, okay, honey. Okay, grandma.
He wants to be a cop, so okay. I mean, I guess, you know.
Nah, drink that coffee. And a firefighter, and he just wants to be a regular guy. Today he was working at the airport. I had to take all my bags, the tickets off my bags, and he's like checking my bags. And he works at Lowe's. He works in the paint department. He's fine. He's the cutest thing in the whole world. And I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It is okay, guys. I'll see you at filming. Okay. So I'm doing a little new series. Nothing's picked up yet or anything, but we've been filming for Breaking Bread, and it's just real conversations at a table, and it's about love, friendship, family, culture, race, religion, like not major. You know what I mean? Because you can't say anything anymore. But it's like nobody's different. Nobody's different. We got to stop it now. Like let's cut it out. You know, and fix this world, because we have kids like my grandson and other people's children that are growing up in a very hostile environment. And it's coming into their homes. You know what I mean? It started out where, let's not even talk about what's happening in the world.
It's gotten, do you think you'll sit your grandkids down when they're old enough and you'll watch Mob Wives together?
There's sometimes that like we'll catch little things on TV, but no, my son is really against it. Yeah. Like, so when we were trying to think about maybe rebooting, I was like, okay, AJ, you'll do it. He was like, no. I was like, what about that check, kid? Because you like money. He's like, no. I think it affected my son because of his dad, really did. Yeah. I mean, it's one thing you're seeing your mother in the wrong state of mind on TV and stuff, but still, she's holding up her end of who she is. But the father, to have that publicly put all over the place, and for me to have like a nervous breakdown on television, that was real. Those ambulances, that oxygen carrying at my house, those newspapers, that was in real time. There was nothing made up. That literally is how I found out. They showed up at the newspaper at my front door. Mob wife star hubby's a snitch. Every one of the girls in me do that. That is what I can recall the most out of it now.
Well, it's someone that you really cared for, really betraying you against your own father. That's almost like one of the biggest, I don't think what gets bigger than that.
Right. See, what everybody else didn't know is I'm a domestic violence survivor. There's a lot. Well, the grandkids are here, but there's a lot that I am because of him. So I was able to find a place of forgiveness for that, but not for what he did to my son or my father. And I don't have to forgive him. That's the really cool part about this one. I have to forgive him for what he did to me, not for what he did to them. They have to forgive him for that. So I get to still, have that little bit of bitch in me.
This is still a way more zen Renee than people probably expect, right?
Yeah, you know what? The other day I went to a meeting at Bel Air, the company, and there's like all these beautiful photo ops. So one of them, and the reason I'm going to bring it up is because people aren't expecting me to be me. So there's a big tub with all those little balls that the kids jump into. I jump right in. I'm like, take a picture, and I got out. And the girl was like, I would have never expected that for you. She's like, I judged you, and I was like, really? She's like, oh my God, you're so nice. I'm like, what were you expecting? She goes, well, with Renee, expect the unexpected. Because they weren't ready for me to be silly and fun loving. Because there's another side of me that people don't get to see. There's like a diamond, there's many facets to me.
There's many facets. Well, you speak of the reboot. I mean, it has been like right off and on, and it seemed like it was happening. I mean, Drita has said, I will never do a reboot. But I mean, do you think we will ever get a reboot? I mean, I know VH1 at one point said it's not going forward, and it's like it seems like it's back and forth, but is it dead now completely?
I believe that it's done. I mean, in my opinion, I believe so because now they're airing. I mean, the show I believe was sold and now switched hands into who owns it now. So while my sister and her partners they had their hands on it, they were still trying to figure out a way how to bring it back. But I believe now that it's been sold and that they have all those rights and all that money that they get over there, I don't believe they need us. They might find a new cast. I don't know if I would go back.
You don't.
I don't know if I would. I mean, it wouldn't be Mob Wives without the original cast. Absolutely not. Maybe cameos, but I don't think I could ever do TV in that capacity again. And I'm not lying. And that's only because the last week we've been filming this little show that I was telling you about. And I'm like, I don't miss TV not this much.
Really?
Sad. I don't miss. I actually, because I found peace. I found a peace, and I have been rushing I've been filming 2 and 3 times a day. Mob Wives, we didn't do that. They had maybe 2 scenes. One was at like 12. One was like at 5. They were like an hour each. It was different. This I'm back to back to back to back and moving and Ubers and here and there, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm grandma. I want to be grandma.
What if your front door rang and you opened it and you saw your sister and Karen Gravano was standing next to her and Carla was right there and they're like, Renee, we want you. We are going to somehow they figured it out, even though it's been sold. We're going to do this.
Okay, well, to have Karen, Jennifer, and Carla all together, that right there is never happening. So I don't have to worry about them ringing my doorbell. But no, I mean, the only way I would go back right now is it was financially. That's it. This is a job now. Now it's a job. I'm still going to be me, but now it's a job, and I have to figure out a way to separate my life